What is up, my string beans, and welcome back to another episode of ATM10 to the skies. Here, in this good old grand quest, we're trying to make. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Yeah, in this good old grand quest of things, we are trying to make the ATM star, but at the same time, we're trying to have some fun, and we're going through all the mods and show you guys like how to progress through the pack. If you guys get stuck on certain things, there's like ways to do it. Um, excuse me. Oh my goodness. Start off the episode with me like trying to freaking figure out how to breathe. Just one second. Okay, I might be okay. All right. So in our last episode, we did industrial foregoing, and we got all the way up to making ether gas, and we also made sludge. These are all the things that we did here, and then I had like some janky little setup with my plant extractor, but I went ahead and made it better. We did we have some snad on top of a layer of on top of a singular layer of some cog blocks. So we are tick accelerating the snad to grow this bad boy. And then we have our, oh my goodness, plant gatherer is getting us a whole shit ton of sludge. You can see at the top right there. And I did, in fact, figure out how to do it. These things want to be side specific. So I have in my Super Factory Manager here, where we're dealing with the plant extractor, we are extracting sugarcane from the top side, and that is working. So yeah, we are. Oh, he said hi and then left. So yeah, we are extracting the sugarcane and putting it into our storage system. So you can see we have a whole shitload of sugarcane. Um, yeah, we're getting that sludge real fast. So here we are with all our sludge, and then I went ahead and I did the bioreactor. I didn't show you guys like on camera, but I'll go ahead and show you now. It's actually pretty easy. Let's go ahead and turn this off real quick. So the bioreactor, um, let me see. So it takes all these different kinds of things, and it'll take any kind of biomass. There's 4 different kind of biomasses. There's a whole bunch of different kind of seeds, or like lettuce, C plus 99, or like produce. It also takes dye, heads, a bunch of little tiny shroomy guys, a whole bunch of different kind of saplings, and then seeds. Oh, this is produce. Okay, and for every one that it takes, it increases the efficiency. So you can actually see, oh, okay, it you can see that it actually lowers the efficiency, but then as you have different types come in, and so when you have a total of 9 different types, the efficiency is at 100%, and it makes the fluid like that much better. I think it literally does it like times one, or and then times two, times three, times four, all the way up to times nine. So when you're having 100% efficiency, actually, I can get you the answer right now. Let me see the bioreactor. Resource production is the bioreactor resource production? Can I search bioreactor? There it is. Here it is. The more different types of items the reactor has, the more biofuel per item it will create. One item will give 80, whereas 4 items will make it 110 each. Okay, so when you start to have different types, it turns it into 110 per one. So at 9 different types, I'll make it 990 millibuckets. Every time that it goes through like a process. And of course this is going like incredibly fast. So yeah, it's not too hard, not too difficult to try to automate this thing. The wild thing that I have here is that on this page I'm storing all 9 of my different dyes, and of course I have a crafting card, so we're keeping it all right here. And then we have we have that we are inputting just all the items from the interface, and we're able to do that because as you can see, it's grayed out. I have it locked, so no other item can go in here. Only these 9 types right here. So it is in fact stuck to only doing those. So we're grabbing all the items and we're inserting it in, and we're giving it water, and we're also extracting the biofuel. We're doing all of that every 20 ticks. And with that, I was able to make the times 8, and that's why we have all of our machines are at times 8 right now. And oh my god, this guy, look how fast this goes. Oh, that's why, because it makes more off of the log itself, but when it becomes the stripped log, it makes less, but still more than other strip logs. So yeah, we do have industrial 4 going all the way up to the times 8. And we got this guy going really fast too. Hello, my cat. Look at you just cleaning yourself and stuff. Anyway, yeah, that was industrial 4 going. And today I think we're gonna get into some Oritech. We've done all this good stuff. We're gonna get into Oritech, and we'll see where it goes. I did a little bit of prep work, and I just made a lot of auto crafts of these things, but a lot of the items, like damn it, this thing, it's only made like in these things, so I can't make I can't do oh my god, I can't do them in like my autocraft, but we are gonna go through it. Let me see. I wonder if I can make, oh yeah, I can autocraft speed upgrades. That's something that I should do. Speed upgrades and machine add-on extenders. That's something I need as well. And then we should make basic machine cores. And we'll get to making this here in a bit. We need, oh, yeah, it is going to be this, but it's going to be in alloying. I'm going to need a foundry. Do I have a foundry? No. Okay. So let's put all this in here. Let's go ahead and start Oritech. So, like, I have played Oritech. Um, oops, I didn't start my little timer, so I don't know how long I've been fucking ranting on about. I guess we'll go ahead and just start it now, I guess. Oh, another thing that I want to actually do, let's make sure that the volume is in fact low enough. Actually, we'll see what it's like on 10. But in my last series, Create Ultimate Server, Create Ultimate Selection, that's what it was. During the videos, I would play my jukebox, and I kind of want to do that. But I want this song. So this song is actually pretty nice. It freaking claps, bro. Let me check my OBS, make sure like the volume of the music isn't too loud. We'll even come over here and lower it just to make sure. Which I think it. There you go. I think that should be good. Okay. So the little ambient noise. We're gonna be following the Oritech quest line here because I have done it. I just don't fully remember. So let's see. Let's start off with a centrifuge. Yep, so we're gonna go spin doctor, and the centrifuge looks like it's going to get us the enduric compound. Let's get a pulverizer. We'll get a machine core. This. Machine core. Just the primitive one. Just to complete the quest. Then we're gonna need an assembler. Always need the assemblers. But that's gonna take the adamant. So let me see. How else would you like me to how oh, I can just make adamant like that. I don't know why I didn't autograph that. That's easy. So make the... Sure, we'll make a foundry. We'll make an assembler. Ah! Ah! And then let's go ahead and make some magnetic coils and motors just to do the quest. I was like, why is this taking so long? But that's right. I actually need to make the steel, I believe. Wait, why are these taking? Oh, yes. It is in fact because I need to make steel. You know what? Let's do a requester. Set up a requester to have steel. Give me one. Thank you. And we're gonna put in the requester since Oritech is gonna use like a shitload of steel. I want 1,024 steel, and we're gonna make 512 a batch. Sure. There you go. Make my steel. That way when we go to craft something, we'll be good. Okay, so now it looks like... So I know these items themselves are going to take a little bit. Yeah. So I can make electrum, I can make redstone. I need to make carbon fiber, which it looks like I need to make it in a centrifuge. And we want to do not 5 seconds, we want to do 3 seconds. So we want coal dust. So if we set up a centrifuge, let's start off in this corner. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Oritech is multiblock, and it wants these machine cores. Which one do we want? Improved machine core? We can make the improved machine core. But what about advanced machine? Can we make advanced ones? No. Which ones can we make? I don't care for that one. I don't care for that one. We go improved. There's this one. This one starts using that one. 6, 7. So it looks like the improved machine core is what we're gonna be wanting to do a lot of our stuff with. At least for now. Until we're able to get some of the actual Oritech items. Okay, so let's set you up right there, and then right there, and then you want me to right click you, I believe. Okay, cool. So here's... Okay, we need to set up this stuff. We're gonna go... We have to connect it to the network. So we're gonna get some cables, we're gonna get some P2Ps, we're gonna get some little wireless guys. Wireless, let's see. And we need the wireless thing, and we need one of those. Cool. So let's do... We're gonna set it up right here. The wireless guy will go in the corner here. Let's clear you. And you are going to be bound to... Which one doesn't have channels? One channel, 2 channels. That one. So now by doing that, we have... Huh. So now by doing that, we have ourselves access to our P2P network right here. How do we want to do this? Or do we just go down this way? Yeah. Okay. Other way. Because of course we have the power in our soul's vocabulary to facade these things. I don't know how long I'm gonna keep fucking doing that, because hell, dude, even I don't know how to say shit. Like there was a time, yeah, there was a time where I didn't know how to say amalgam, and I even like said to my wife, I was like, hey, what the fuck is an amalgam? So so yeah, there's definitely I'm definitely retarded. What if we do, ooh, right there. No. Because how do I get down? I'm over here trying to figure out how to frickin' route my cables down here. Oops! That was already a cable. Hold on. Okay, let's fix this. Okay, you know what? I think we are going this way. And I think maybe one cable being out is gonna be okay. Because these are stairs anyway. What is going on here? Hold on, let me see what's going on. Okay. I think we'll go into a short intermission. Yeah, short intermission so that I could get this guy onto the server, and basically I'm just gonna restart the server. So we'll go ahead and stop the video right here. Or no, you know what? I know how to splice things. Yeah, I can splice some stuff. So we'll be right back. And we're back. Yeah, it was nice and quick and easy, just like that, and it was of no time at all through the power of splicing. All right, let's continue on. We are trying to get, I'm trying to get my freaking. You know what? We'll come around this way. I'm trying to get my freaking applied energistics network set up over here. So let's get. We'll get our network over here. Get a little P2P guy. Then we will make a new one. What do you say? Just add smelter. Yep, set up that. Gotta set up that thing. Okay, we're gonna do this. He's setting up his mob farm. Okay, there you go. Now we have all the channels that we need over here. In fact, can we go? No. Okay. We'll just do like this. And then something weird right there. And let's get our little guys over here. Actually, I think we're gonna need... I think we're gonna need some thick boys. So let's get some dense cables. All this is gonna need to be replaced with dense because I feel like we're gonna have more than just 8. Who is this cat? And then I could play with it another time, but for right now, I don't want to spend too time trying to figure out how to get this going. Okay, so for this, we'll do. I believe we could do a bunch of patterns. Extended patterns. Let's make 100 of them. Sure, why the fuck not? Turn them all into little faces. Okay, and then induction cards. So let's see if this works. If I put an induction card in here, this should get power. Fantastic. So that's how that guy's gonna work. And we will do, let's get some add-ons. Oh, that's right. We don't have this thing. Duracell. We don't have the Duracell, which is the netherite and the platinum inside alloying. So next, let's get an alloyer. Or no, I think it's just in a foundry. What am I saying? Alloying inside a foundry. Yep. So then we want it to be set up like this. Okay, that's good. Let's get our dense boy going. And then something like this. Am I gonna need like input output stuff? Am I gonna need to like pull from these as well? Huh. I guess we'll find out. But we will start off by saying, let's try this. This takes 6 seconds to make these guys. 10 seconds to make these. Is there a way to make the dust? What's the fastest way that I can get? Oh, an alloy kiln, alloy smelter. I feel like just an alloy smelter is actually going to be easier. I mean, I guess we'll just go ahead and try this. Let's go ahead and do that. And let's see what that does. Okay, so that's good. But how do I set up like auto output? Or what if I do... I have an idea here. What if we get an interface? There. And we get some modular routers. Okay, okay. We're combining a bunch of mods. We're gonna do senders, speed, that, muffle, and distribution. So for now, let's set this up right here. Give you the usuals. We're gonna put that we want you to pull from that block and that block, pull it into the router. But then I want you to send it into there. Are you done making all 10? Yes. So then we should be able to see. Nice. Okay, so that works. So that's how we'll get it all back into the system so that we don't have a whole bunch of individual inputs. Or yeah, input guys. Let's make some machine add-ons. And you guys need speed, obviously. I believe there's like some other stuff. Let's look at the actual Oritech. Yeah, add-ons. But there's like one that just does like energy input rate, increase energy capacity. That's not what I want. Auxiliary processing chamber? That sounds good, but that's looking real expensive. Using less energy. No, I just want more speed. Just more speed. More sped plus. Plastic, for fuck's sake. Okay. Let's do plastic. We gotta do it in this fucking thing. Oh my god. Okay. So, pretty much we need to make polymer resin, which... light naphtha bucket makes 1. But how were we gonna do this plastic fucking shit again? Or do we just make Duraplast? That's doing a whole other mod. Okay. Do you tell me how you want me to make plastic? Or you just kind of say, good luck, make some plastic? I think it just says good luck, make some plastic. So let's look at this fucking plastic bullshit again. And I think we're doing some fluid separation, which means we need the fluid add-on. We're going to need the fluid add-on. But we are going to need raw water and raw biopolymer. Or we could do mineral slurry and raw polymer. But if we're going to do mineral slurry, we might as well already do this. So let's look at this mineral slurry. And we get the mineral slurry by doing a whole bunch of weird shit. Sulfuric acid. Okay, looks like we're not doing that. But what if... well, how do I make these little polymer guys? Okay, I want to do this and water. The polymer resin and water. This is the recipe that I want to do, because it's going to make 2. But I need to make the polymer resin. And I can do that by getting light naphtha. Jesus Christ, this is getting too complicated. For now, I'm going to do... Where did it go? This one. So how do I get this raw ball? Okay. Packed wheat. That looks pretty easy. That's literally just wheat. Okay, let's make another centrifuge. Put you here. Nope. I want you to go this way, and then get you some machines. We're gonna bring it over. Dense you this way. Put you up like this. Induction card for you. Induction card for you. Oh, that's right. I just put it all in there. Okay. So then let's get ourselves another machine add-on, because we also need to make a fluid add-on, which we cannot make, of course, because we need the carbon. Okay. So let's set up that recipe. So we need to make coal dust, which that one's easy because it can go into a crusher. So we'll do that into the crushers, and you need to upgrade your pattern provider. Pattern provider upgrade. There you go. Now there's more. Now we can crush that. And if we send... You know what? I could probably set it up like this. Yeah. And have a bunch of centrifuges. Okay. Now I'm seeing this. So if we get packed wheat, we say your recipe and your recipe. Shove you in the recipe, boys. And then we do... This is a recipe. Some water. Okay. We'll go ahead and do... Oh, no, just one of them, because only one of them is going to have the fluid. Oh, wait. No. That's right. I was making these. We need to do that coal dust makes the carbon fiber strands. And we can make 2 of those. Because you can go in there, you can go in there, and we'll say that we want, I don't know, 40 of them. And it looks like they're all running. And then this is grabbing it. So as I make machines, I need to make sure that we are grabbing the items. Wonderful. There we go. So now we make the fluid add-on somewhere Now we can make the fluid add-on. Might as well auto-craft the fluid add-on in case there's more things that require it. So then we put a little fluid boy on you. And then we're going to put that recipe goes in there, because that's the one for water. So then if we look at, we want 10 of these, it should put it in there. You're not working. Packed wheat. Can I not put water? Uh-oh. Oh wait, yeah, water went in there. So what's wrong with you? Packed wheat plus that. Go on in there. What if we just constantly keep this filled with water? And we just do... Okay, I'm seeing that there might be an issue here. So what if we just say that one of those... Cool, so if we just keep this filled with water, then we should be okay. And we can keep this filled with water by exporting water? Or do we set up another router? Let's see here. What do we do with this fucking polymer again? Ooh, we make weed killer. That's right. We need to put it into another one to make the plastic. And then how do we make the speed boys? Plastic. Got it. Okay. So for now, we're gonna do some dumb shit. Is there like a wrench for Oritech? Yes, pipe wrench. So can I turn this into... How do I work this guy? Oh, like that. You just right click it. Oh, another wrench to add to the wrenches. Okay, so let's see. We do 10 and it'll make 10. Cool. Got it. Let's make another fluid add-on so that we could put it on this one and we can do... Oh no, because then I need more sinky things. That's okay. You know what? It's whatever. Because I could just simply figure something out. Okay, so now the next thing that we want to do is now turn this polymer into plastic sheet. So now we give it this recipe. Well, I guess we could just give them both, right? We'll go back and make another plastic recipe. That way, it's doing them like twice as fast. Oh, wait. That's not right. I have to say that no water, because it gets weird. Good old Oritech. Okay, so now we do... I want like 20 plastic sheets. And that should get these guys into working. Yeah, we're going to make some more polymer. Okay, so now I should be able to get speed upgrades. One of these motherfuckers. Does that make it go more quickly? Yes, processing speed 150. Machine quality 3. Current quality progress. So does that mean I think I can go a couple more? I think I can do that, and it'll go more quicklier. What are you working on? You're making the speed. Okay. Okay, I see. I see what we're doing here. Don't forget to drink water, everybody. I really wish that I could do... I feel like it's not wanting to work because it wants to put the water into that. Another speed upgrade. Let's speed you up. And then we speed you up. Okay, not bad. So yeah, I think I can do something similar like what I have over there. Does this work? Yeah, 250. Because I think I am using a tier. Oh, it's a tier 3, so I think by natural or by default it takes one additional, or it can take an add-on. Okay. So I think we're cooking here. All right, let's move on into the next item that we need, which is let's make a foundry. So we need adamant ingots. How do we make adamant ingots? Okay. Good job, me. I made adamant ingots. Now we'll make some... Let's make processing units and an assembler. Here we go. Yeah. So now we'll make an assembler. But this... actually, you're going to need to be sitting on top because you're in the way of the way I do things. So like that. Okay. So let's set up an assembler here. Alright, and then keep going down the line. Keep doing the thing we do. That goes there with an induction card, and now you're getting power. Cool. So now in the assembler, what we want to make are processing units. So we know how to make the carbon. We know how to make the carbon fiber. We know how to make the plastic. We can auto electrum and the redstone. So let's do one of these. So that goes in there like that. Let's go ahead and queue up 10 of those for now. And then I also need to add you to the distribution. Grab it from the block itself. Let's say you're coming with me. Assembler's going. Good, good. But since we're all about speed and efficiency, let's get another one of these and get you going with speed, buddy. Nice, nice. Machine's going. Let's order up 10 speed boys. This is going great. So now we have processing units. One thing we got to get into now. Let's do these ingots, which want to be alloyed in the foundry. So, oh, I actually already have them. Speed. All my animals are hanging out by me because they're like, Dad, we are hungry, but they're liars. It is not time. It is not time for food. Okay, finish that. Let's do this endurance compound. How do I make the endurance compound? I think we'll make it in a fragment forge. So we need to make flux gates. Okay, how do I make flux gates? In an assembler, and we need to make fluxite. But we can make it in here. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna go fluxite. Okay. We're gonna be cheating a little bit, and we're gonna be using other mods. And I have these queued up because I think we can make these. I was looking into it, you know, doing some prep work and stuff. And these are things that we can make in our uraninite crystal. Just a straight up uraninite crystal. How do we get that? In the Ender Crafter? That's not bad. Because then we could put it in one of these things. I believe this is the Ender, so that goes in there. And then we can come down over here and put these. Oh, you need to be increased. Okay. And now we have, watch, we make like 100 of these. Beautiful. And then we make like 100 of these for no reason. Sand. Oh, you know what? We need to teach how to make the compressed sand, I think it is. So we know how to make up to ×3. So if we do ×1, and then we do to ×2, that should be good. So back to this thing, if we make like 100 of these, it'll make that, and let's make like 100 of these, and then also another set of 100. Okay. I like that. Let's look at all my speeds. We're being speedy. Okay, look at that. Speedy, everything's speedy. We're making stuff. Is this going correctly? Let me see. Because I think it needs to be like that the recipe. Okay, it needs to learn this one. So if I make these. That's this recipe, right? Or does it want that? It wants this recipe, which is uranium geor, uranium, uraninite, sand. Or is it the other way around? Let me see. Oh, it's ×1. It's a 1x. My bad. Let's make the 1x. And we do like that. Hello? Okay. So it is in fact working. But it is being weird. I think it has something to do with this. What are we pulling out? What are we pulling out of the Ender Crafter? Okay, we need to pull these guys out of the Ender Crafter. And now we should be getting our little guys. Oh, you don't have any upgrades. That was a little weird. Okay, so you need to have a different ender crafter for each thing. Okay, I see what's going on here. So let's go ahead and just cancel this for now. Take all this crap out. What the hell? What the hell? That looks weird. Okay, so now we're on to Oritech. So now I don't actually need that other crafting. So we're gonna stick to the Oritech one. Okay, where were we? We don't need that. Fuck the polymer resin. We don't need the fluid add-on anymore. We don't need that. Coal dust. We already made that and that. Moving on. Let's get ourselves some enderic lasers. But we need to make enderic lens. So how we make enderic lens is in the assembler, but not until we have the enderic compound, which is in... I do want this recipe because this one's the best, but it looks like we're going to need to centrifuge it first, because I can't make this guy until we make a flux gate. Oh, actually, we can make flux gates now. That's the thing that I was making these for. So let's make the flux gates. Stop that. Let's make the flux gates inside our assembler, which is this guy right here. So we say, hey, here's a new recipe for you, and go ahead and make me like 10 flux gates. And we can see that it wants to make up some plastic. Yep, we're doing plasticky things. And then we start making this. Or we gotta make processors. Oh, because I stole all the processors. And then we start making flux gates. Cool. So now that means that we can make the fragment forge. Do I have the fragment forge? Nope. Let's go ahead and say we know how to make all these things. Go ahead and make me a fragment forge. Success. So now we get this guy, and he looks like he's a big boy. So we'll put him right here. Nice. Lots of puts. Inputs, outputs, puts. Put you like right there. We'll give you a flux boy, and there you are, getting power. So now we can do the recipe to make these inside here. And then we also need to come over here. Let's give you some extensions because you're getting a little far. There you go, buddy. So you're also going to pull from the fragment forge. Put all this stuff away. We don't need a pulverizer of that. So now we should be able to ask, make me like 100 of these. Cool. Let's do the usual where we get this guy and load him up with some some speed upgrades, some speed add-ons. We're gonna go like, oh, that's not. Okay, right there, and then we go do. And now you're all nice and finished. We have enderic compounds. I think we're almost there to an atomic forge, so we can start making all that stuff. But I already made the flux gate. Ah, it doesn't believe. Okay, now we need to assemble enderic lenses. And that's this easy recipe. Hello? Hello? Oh. and that's going to be in the assembler. So just put you in like that. And if we make some enduric lenses, why are you not grabbing like immediately? I guess it is round robining, but it's fine. Look at that, we are breezing through this. Bleezing. We're going through this real nice and easy. I think what I will set up though is I'll set up like the kind of setup that we have for those things over there, just for like multiple of the machines. Let's make some of these guys. So we're making the carbon fiber guys. And we're making all the lenses, or all the lasers, which then will complete this. Oh, okay, we need a target designator. So we'll just shift click on that. I don't think we need that or that. Let's put that away. These guys. Target designator. And then we need the fluxite in our hand to be like, look, it's complete. We need the plutonium. To get plutonium dust, we must fragment uranium. No, that's a lie. We just do some weird shit. What is this, though? Hunter add-on allows the laser to target mobs. Okay, so let's get the flux gates in our hand so that it knows that we've completed that. Then we'll move on up to the atomic forge, which I believe it does, in fact, look like we can make that. So let's make the atomic forge. Yep, we can make every item. There it is. Make atomic forge for me. And it needs to queue up some more plastic and stuff. And here's our forge. So the forge itself is going to be a little big. We could start over here. Actually, I want to put it right in the middle. Look at you. Alright, so now that we have the atomic forge, let's make the silicon wafers. And that should be easy enough. How do we automate this now? How many channels do we got going back here? 6? Okay, we're good. We're still good. Let's just wiggle this over here. Get some of these guys. We don't need that one anymore. Maybe like this? And the thing about this thing is that it doesn't like take power. It needs to have these lasers. And okay. And then we say that we want you position stored. Or do I go position stored and then we tell you position saved to machine? Yep, there we go. So we do that, and then if we can provide power for these guys, do you guys like power just like on your little butts like that? Is that good? There we go. And then let's look at this atomic forge. Get this fragment forge out of here. Yeah, I already did that. That's this thing right here, right? Fragment forge, so we don't need the fragment forge in our fucking bar. We don't need those. Don't need plastic, assembler. That thing. We don't need any of these. We don't need a pulverizer. Portable tank. Okay, I don't need that. We don't need the foundry. We don't need these because we're working on the silicon wafer right now. So let's see how this likes. If I wonder if this will like input it. I guess we'll try it. Yeah, kinda. It did it. Cool. So then we'll do the usual where this will grab from the atomic forge. Because you can also see that like the items, the 10 silicon wafers are in there. So say that yes, we got your silicon wafers. So now we need, you know what? Let's make another atomic forge. And 5 more of these guys. Another forge. And get you. And then we need to build you guys. And then power all of you. Don't follow me around like that. Stop it. And we just do that thing and then say all of you go that way. Let's go around. We don't need P2Ps anymore. Okay. This goes here, and we're going to go right there. And you are going to get the recipe of this wafer. Where'd it go? Wafer. So then, if we say that we want 20 of these, there's going to be a lot of different crafts going on. You need to grab out of that. And we're getting some advanced wafers. And then the other wafer. But these guys are still going because I think this needs to make... Okay, I see you. We can probably get away with just one atomic forge, and in fact, we could just turn these around onto that. Yeah, see how fast this is? I think we can get away with just a singular atomic forge. Because mostly we're just like waiting for everything else, especially this plastic. But if I could figure out how to do the plastic like a lot better, then it'll be great. So I'm actually going to do that. And you guys did not like your ender gates. So we'll put your ender gates on your butts where you want them. You're like, your gates. Okay, and then we'll put this recipe back over here with this other one. Cool. So that's really easy. We did that one. So now let's figure out how to make these AI chips. That's going to be in the atomic thing again, but it's going to be okay because it'll go really fast. So now we make super AI chips. Yeah, see? Like, see how fast that is? We don't need anything else here. Can these take speed upgrades, or is it that you just put more? I mean, I could put more of these guys along here. Okay, we got some super AI chips. Nice and easy. I wonder what those taste like. And then in the engraving, we do super AI chips with these. But what are these unholy intelligence? Hey, cat, don't touch that. Oh, we don't strange matter. That's some weird refining and some other stuff. Okay, so we don't need that. Now we're making the Heisenberg compensators. Again, inside the atomic forge. So before we do that, I want 5 more Indiric lasers. And we're going to put them over here. I just love all this stuff working so wonderfully. This guy's going to have to move eventually. All in time. And then you want like this. And then I already have the position saved. So I think these end ones are okay to have the gate in the front. So I think that's going to be all right, just like that. And then we will do... What did I want to make? These things. Let's make 10 Heisenberg whatchamacallsers. Which they're going pretty fast, so that's pretty cool. Is it going to get all funky? No, all it matters, all it cares about is if the resources are in this. Okay, so we get 10 Heisenbergs. We don't need any of those anymore. Now we need to make... Why are we making that? Let's make plutonium pellets, I guess. In an assembler? Okay. So, in an assembler, small plutonium pellets. No, we could just assemble it. Which one do we want, though? Probably this one, because it uses nickel, so that we're not using more adamantium. Adamant? They all use plastic. Oh, so this makes 2, this makes 3. Okay, I guess we'll do this one. This was the assembler, I believe it was, right? So, back to the assembler. And let's make some plutonium pellets. I think we need to have, like, on hand 32 or 64 plastic, like, at all times. Let's grab my plutonium pellets. And now we make a Manhattan module. We just auto-craft it? Okay. And the TNT. Let's make the Manhattan guy. I thought I already have plutoniums made. Or does it take like... Oh, it's in my fucking hand. For fuck's sake. There you go. Manhattan. So that is what's used for the star. So we can kind of stop this right now. And we don't need to... Actually, I think it needs these storing things as well. Let's look at the star real quick. Yeah, I think it needs somewhere... Yeah, it needs large energy storage. So we can... We got to keep going. So we do have the Manhattan Project, but we need one of these now. So we need advanced batteries and dubious containers. How do I make advanced batteries? That's really easy. How do I make dubious containers? That's really easy. Dubious. Let's look at the large energy storage. Where are you? You're going to need all this stuff. Yeah, let me... Hold on. Let me grab some plastic. Large energy storage. Nuclear reactor control panel. Yeah, let's put in one of the requesters that we want, like, 512 of these, but we make them 256 at a time. No. We want 256 making at 128 a time. Fuck. 128. Damn it. I fucked that up. Where's my requester? We want 128. No. 256 making at 128 at a time. There we go. So let's put that away, put that away. What else are we doing here? Ore processing. Carbon fiber strands, I did not. Well, these guys are going to be going for a minute. Can I accelerate them? But you only take energy. Like, okay. Well, I have gone through this like quite a lot. Can I make these yet? Energy efficiency allows an additional recipe. Okay. I think I can make these. Because we can do some speed upgrades. Doing multiple recipes at once, that's good. Yeah, there's an add-on that like does multiple things. Crop filter capacitor. No, I want, because if you look at the speed energy, you see like operation speed plus 50%. There's one that allows access to specific inventory slots. Acceptor. This one. The synergy matrix. I believe that one. Because you can see the operation speed plus 50, energy efficiency minus 20. This one's better. But that's why, because it's using efficiency and overcharged crystals. So how do I make overcharged crystals? Crafting. Superconductors. So I need to make superconductors, which are made in the assembler. Okay, I could do this. So we want the synergy upgrades, which means we need to know how to make efficiency. And then we also need to make these. But then we also need to make superconductors inside the assembler. So this goes in the assembler. Inside the assembler. And then these are all just normal crafts. How's that plastic going? 2 plastic sheets. You guys suck. Where's my plastic going? Huh, my plastic's being made, but it's not going up. Where is it? Interesting. I'm just gonna let that keep going. Wish I could speed that up. Okay, so we did... Let's look at refining some stuff. Why do I need the refinery? Oh, you know, I guess that does make it better. Yeah, so the refinery... Getting into the refinery is gonna make this stupid fucking plastic like a hell of a lot better. Hell of a... Yeah, we already have those. We already have an atomic forge. Because we need naphtha. I want to get the light naphtha. And we could do that with biofuel? Yes, I think we're going to do that. What is this thing? That's easy. It makes diesel and some light naphtha. Do we need the diesel for anything? Separate it into turbo fuel. So I could just void it. Because I don't need the diesel for fuel burning. We basically just need the naphtha. Because the naphtha is what's... I keep saying... I don't like saying that word, naphtha. The naphtha is going to make us 100. So 100 plus that equals 2. And then you don't want to just straight cook it. You want to put it through the water to make more plastic. But we don't necessarily want the mineral slurry, because that's going to need sulfuric acid and some other shit. And making sulfuric acid is with heavy oil and lava. Wait a minute. Lava and this, that's actually fairly easy. what do you do with shield fire? Lava burning? You can refine it back into lava, maybe some osmium. So if we do the lava, we can get the sulfuric acid. Then with the sulfuric acid, we could just get some clumps. Well, how do I get... I don't want clumps. Because I don't need this shit. I just need the mineral slurry. Because then the mineral slurry is going to make it really good. I think we're really pushing it. I think that's really pushing it. So not sulfuric acid. We'll probably just stick to this thing. And even then, if these guys just fucking hurry up and finish. Again, where the hell's my plastic? Oh, 130 right there. Are we already done with this? I mean, we got to do this stuff, right? So let's do refinery and refinery chamber module. Oh, we already have that. Let's make a refinery. What are we doing here? My dog keeps making sounds. He's gonna be okay. Can I speed you just like a little bit? Yeah, go faster. Go faster, little guy. Can I make... Is it possible to make this thing? Like right now? Oh, it's these carbon fiber that are being held up. Same thing with this, the carbon fiber, because it can't go in here. That's okay. I think we're almost done. More quickly, or we just jamming out to this music. One thing about Oritech that is cool though, I'm surprised they don't have it here. Let me just go ahead and do that. Let me see. Let me see if they do have it somewhere. Nope. Okay, so Oritech has spawners? Spawner control? No, stabilize enchanter. This thing. Arcane catalysts. So the arcane catalyst, let's go ahead and just make that. So yeah, Oritech has a really cool way that you can... Hello, where is it? It's not gonna go because I need to make fucking carbon fiber strands. Where's that synergy thing? I just made it. Synergy matrix. Let's see. So you're at 250% and minus 60. And then we put you, and you go 275 and minus 50. So that's why these guys are better, these synergy matrices. And I think we're almost there. I think we're getting everything. So this arcane catalyst, if it sits right here and it's near dying entities as it is here, it'll collect a bunch of souls. And then you can get applies enchantments. So then you got to get this guy. And the thing about this thing is that like it can get really crazy. Stabilize enchanter. So I think this uses the souls from the arcane catalyst. Maybe? Yes. Okay, so this goes like right next to it. But you need to stabilize this. I wish there was like a book so that I could like read it off. Ooh, let's look at this Enderic railgun. Ooh, particle accelerator. Ooh, ion thrusters. Ooh, reinforced carbon sheet. Oh, motherfucker, I do need naphtha. Okay. But you have to get like these the lasers, and I think it allows more souls to be collected. Are we still like doing stuff over here? Oh, we're making like another massive batch of plastic, I think it is. Wait, it shouldn't be. I don't know. Where are my lasers? God damn it, the stupid carbon fiber. So these things are still... What if I make some more synergy? Make like 2 more synergy guys. And it kicks in all these other guys into working. So like that, it made superconductors. Good, good. I don't need this thing. The synergy is going to be waiting on the goddamn carbon fiber, because we're just waiting on plastic. That's okay. But yeah, this thing, like, you can set this up, and you can have like some crazy enchants, like as long as you keep being able, or as long as you're still able to like stabilize it, and then you'll get a fucking item. So let's try like, I don't know, just a normal little rinky-dink sword. And we're gonna say, hey, we want looting, and we want to give it power. Like that. And see, we have, if we want looting, we need 5 catalysts. I don't think we need 5 specific catalysts. Let me see. I think we only have 1 catalyst, but it can end up holding more souls, I think it is. And you can do that. You can have it hold more souls by using a laser and pointing it at it. So, tell these motherfuckers to hurry up with their stupid ass fucking plastic. Oops, that one. So that we can make some more synergy. Yeah, this is almost done, and then I should be able to get like a whole shitload of... Yeah, coal dust. There we go. Now all these things should be making. There you go. Now these guys are being made. Now the superconductors are being made. More Enderic lasers. More synergy guys. So now you'll see if we do this 275 and minus 50. We're at 300 and minus 40. So now we'll just put another guy on there. We'll keep on going. More lasers. Okay. We'll go... I think this will increase the stability, I believe. So now we just give them power. There you go, little buddies. And then we have to tell them that we want to shoot at that. There we go. So yeah, now there's more souls. And this still needs more catalysts. Unstable. We're at 88 souls. Why do we still need more catalysts? That doesn't seem right. Tinkering with Arcane, stabilize it with an Enderic laser. Store souls, can apply enchantments from books without limits. Yeah, see, that's the thing. It says without limits. So that's kind of weird. Let's make some more of these synergy guys. We're gonna make one, maybe 3 more. How much plastic is that gonna take? 54. I just love all these machines going, doing the stuff and things. Oh, that's right. I need to actually make the auxiliary guy that makes it to where you can do an additional craft. So let's do like 2 of them. Okay, okay. We're all doing stuff. Job. Are we waiting on like other guys now? Yeah, I think mostly just this dude. So that's pretty easy. That's fast. Yeah, I don't think I need another atomic forge. This is like fast enough. Some of these items are like a lot. Okay. So let's do this. We're gonna swap these. Put this one over here. Put this one right there. So now we should be able to do 2 crafts. And then same thing with this one. We're gonna go ahead and do some synergy. And then one of these. Okay, so let's get rid of this synergy. Let's make the assembler faster. And let's make a couple more auxiliary guys. Let's have you go faster as well. So I need 1, 2, 3. 3 more auxiliaries. And let's see that in action. And we're making 2 at a time. Nice, nice. And you're just going simply faster. That's cool. 2 at a time. Wob, 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 wob. It wobs. Wobs so many. Okay, so we made 2 of these. Put you right here. You need one as well. Cool. So fast now. Now let's make a little more synergies to make it go even more quicklier. And the synergies look like, if I were to just type that in, that. Cool. That should go, kick right into action, and it's we basically doubled. Yeah, we essentially doubled our production. But we can easily get away with like moving this guy to like this corner over here. We could put that over there, and we can set something up to where we have one pattern provider surrounded by like multiples of this, you know, like in this like area right here, and then same thing, we can set up some fragment cores right there. But yeah, I think it's going really well. See, look, it's starting to do that. We want to make these guys. And plus, then I can put more synergy guys on them, make them go more quicklier. So we'll go like a synergy. You guys just going real fast. This one's being weird because I can't get to it. So we'll put 2 synergies on the side here. Sweet. All right. As far as Oritech goes, I think we are in fact done with it. Oh, we didn't do the refinery. Let's see what this refinery is like. Do I want to set you right here? I need to see where like your port is, or are you going to be like this and you don't really have a port? Let's put some induction in you. That's not right. Right there. Okay, you're getting power. Good. Now what do I do with this? What do I do with the refinery? Up to 2 of these can be placed on top of a refinery. Oh. Okay. So let's make 2 of those. How do we put you... Okay. And then just like another one. And what does it do? Add another... Does it add another, like, thingy? It does. Okay. That's kind of dumb. I don't like that. That looks stupid. Okay. So now that we have the refinery, what exactly are we doing? Oh, it's to get our different liquids, I assume. Okay. So we do need naphtha. We needed that for something or other to make this stuff. And then since we're at it, we could probably just make more. Okay, let's get the naphtha. The best way to do it is going to be using oil. But how do we get oil? You burn oil. You can the oil. Oil. Okay, so it looks like the best thing is this biofuel. And whatever the hell that thing is. So let's look at the biofuel. And how do we get biofuel? Naturally, we get some biomass, which can just go in the pulverizer or fragment. We'll put it in the fragment. We'll do this recipe. Okay. So we need this biomass. Well, actually, what other biomass is going to use? Biofuel, I don't want to put it through the crusher. I mean, I could. It's actually really easy. Let's do this one because it gives us 16. Okay. So we actually need that biomass, this one, and we're going to get it by putting it into this guy, making hay bales. And that was this guy. So if we make some biomass, make me 100 biomass. This is already doing great things. Easy. So perfect. So now we'll go ahead and do biomass makes some fuel. In here we do one little biomass, not the water, makes that. And we'll make 2 of them. Because we do have 2 centrifuges for now. Okay, so now we need to actually store liquids. So let's get a 256. Let's make another one. And we're going to make a fluid. Yeah, fluid guy. But we want to partition it to be Oritech fluids. So we're going to do, sure, turbo fuel. We're going to get some biofuel in there. We want naphtha. What else does this turn it into? No, I think we'll trash. Well, whatever. We'll fucking put diesel in here. Some sulfuric acid, shield fire, strange matter. We don't want any of these molten guys. Chill fire. Maybe mineral slurry if we get there. Silicon wash. What the hell do we do with silicon wash? That will make silicon wafers. It's fine. We don't need to like make it better. Sure, steam can go in there. But then we also need an equal distribution card. Okay. There we go. Let's put some fluids. How are you guys doing? Still doing good? I don't know how we're going to get the fluid out of here. Maybe just another input? Yeah. Or I wonder if those are like input. Okay. Let's make some biofuel. Can we make 100 buckets? No, don't make 100 buckets. Make 10 buckets. And you're not grabbing it. That's fine. What if we do another modular router, right? And we're gonna do the modular router system with these fluid modules, just like how we did the soul lava and wither. Fluid transfer upgrades. So what we want, this one is going to say put it in here, and it's going out of the router. And this one, can we do? This one is going to grab. Going to grab it. We're going to put it into the router, but we're grabbing biofuel with a bucket. Can we do that? Put it, transfer into the router, a bucket. Did that work? Yes, that worked. Okay, we do have the biofuel. So we also want that we grab biofuel out of this one. Okay, nice. Okay, so that's how we get some biofuel. So that one's easy. Now what we do with the biofuel is this recipe. So we need to get that out of here, get that out of here. We need to make these things. And then with it, okay. So we're gonna go recipe, biofuel, this thing. So you insert this and this and you get these. Let's see if that works. Oh, I don't care about the diesel actually. It's a byproduct. We don't care about that. We care about the naphtha. Hold on. Hold on. If I just put naphtha, but we get 0.2. 0.2. There we go. So now if we say we want some naphtha, okay, it did put in the biofuel. Okay. Okay. Can we... What is this? Can we put a speed on this? Or actually, let's put an auxiliary. Or for now, let's put a speed. See if this works. Because I can click on this and see that. Does that speed it up? 100%. Where does it affect it? Two extra chamber tank modules can be built on top to unlock the tanks. Having no module doubles the item in the deck. Interesting. We do need some more of this. We do need to... Where are you? Where are you? There you are. We need to grab from you. Out of range. That's fine. Modular. Let's make another couple hundred of those. Make sure that you do have range. And then if we put you right there, are you gonna get buckets of stuff? Or do we have to... Ooh, we have to pull out of you? Okay, okay. Let's get another guy with some range. And we're gonna pull naphtha out of this one. Is that naphtha? Are we getting naphtha? I believe we are. But that's the problem. We're only getting it 400 millibuckets each. So I have to, in order for this to actually work, you know, and get a bucket, I'm gonna have to change this recipe that it actually is getting, you know, 1 bucket's worth every time, and then I can get the naphtha. I want to know how to speed this up though, because this isn't where you actually interact with it. Maybe you can't. Like, what if I do an extender? Like, this doesn't... See, it says it's not doing anything. 500 millibucks of diesel. So, do I have diesel in here? Yeah. But most importantly, I have my naphtha. So let's cancel that. And if I were to actually change this and multiply it to where it's at least a bucket's worth, so it makes 0.2, so we need 1. So we need to multiply it by 5. So we have to say that 5 of that and 5 buckets make 1. Make 1 bucket. And that's the recipe that we need so that we can pull out 1 bucket of naphtha. So let's try that. And then everything else is just this stupid fucking diesel that we'll get in time. Here we're making the biofuel. Oh, we need to what the shit? Why are you not grabbing the biofuel, my guy? Oh my god, my dog. I think I think a little bit of life is actually calling. But we did make that 1 bucket. And there should be no leftover naphtha in here. The biofuel or the fucking diesel I don't care about. So that's fine. What we'll do here, I don't know what's going on with you. Why are you not grabbing the biofuel, buddy? Oh, that's why. I need to change your list. Now you can grab it all. But I am going to need to change the recipe to always equal buckets. But we pretty much went through all of Oritech, and I just kind of want to optimize a couple things. I want to do the thing where it's like all around in a circle. And yeah, so we need to optimize a couple things, and I think it'd be good. I don't think we really need to optimize it anyway, though, because like we are done with it. It's just I want to optimize it anyway because I think it's pretty cool looking. But yeah, that's pretty much Oritech, where we did like refinery stuff, and we don't necessarily need to keep doing refinery stuff because all it's really gonna do is just make things like easier. Like we'll be able to make plastic like a lot faster and all this other stuff. But I do want to get into the part of Oritech where I can augment myself. See, so there's like the quantum research station, and that's going to require like a whole bunch of other fucking crazy shit, and we want to get to this because I want to augment, like I said, I want to augment myself. We'll even probably explore with the reactor a little bit, but as far as the star is concerned, we are done. And so we'll leave the episode right there so that people that are like chasing after the star, like they're done. They don't have to mess with this. So I'll probably do some stuff off camera, clean up, and yeah. But I think we can go ahead and cross Oritech off. The next thing we'll probably do is get into a little bit of Draconic Evolution, I believe. So that we can go fight the Chaos Dragon, so that we can start getting that going. So for the star, we can get not that part. The chaotic core, because we have to go fight the Chaos Dragon, and with me now augmenting myself and then getting into Draconic Evolution, I'll get the Draconic chest piece and Draconic weapons, and we'll definitely be able to go fight the Chaos Dragon, which he's not that difficult actually. He's even though we did see Hadayana die in the last episode, definitely a copious amount of times. it's not too bad. But yeah, again, thanks for hanging out. If you guys made it this far in the video and you love Oritech, if you could leave a like, maybe even subscribe a little bit, just a little bit of subscribing, that'd be cool. And last thing is that if you guys want to come and hang out with us here on the server and play some ATM10 to the skies, great community. We help each other out and everything, make fun of each other, because that's what we do. If you don't make fun of people, do you even like them? But yeah, you can look in my description, look in the description below for the Discord link, and you can join the Discord, and you'll be all set to come and play some ATM10 to the skies with us. But yep, until then, hit them with the good as always, stay stringy.